Hey, welcome to another video. It's good to have you along. My name is Elmo Karjalainen, J. Karjalainen. By the way, you can call me this guy. Today I'm comparing three pedals: the Boss BD2 Blues Driver, the EHX Soul Food, and the Boss Super Overdrive, the SD-1. And I'll be right back after this intro. Okay, so today I'm taking a look at the Boss SD-1, the Boss BD2, and the Electro Harmonics Soul Food. These are three relatively affordable pedals, especially the SD-1, and I like them all, and I thought I'd put them up side by side to see which one I like the most, and maybe if you're thinking of buying one of these pedals, help you decide which one you want. So I'll get these hooked up and play a bit. Alright, so now I have them hooked up. What else do I have going on? I have a mahogany Strat with Seymour Duncan YJM Fury pickups going into a Marshall 1987X head. In the loop I have a delay and it all goes into a Marshall cab with greenbacks. Here is my clean sound. Now, I'm not going to go into the finer details of these pedals because I've done reviews on all three previously. I can put links below so you can find those if you want to check out a more detailed review of one of the pedals. I've set them up so that they're roughly in the positions that I like them most. And generally I like pedals so that they have everything on full. Well, that's the way I use the Fender Yngwie Malmsteen Overdrive. And I thought I'd start by just playing all three pedals, not telling you which is which, and you can guess, and then I'll let you know. So, here's the first one. So that was pedal number one. Pedal number two. And pedal number three. Alright, so that was all three pedals. At this point, maybe you want to put in the comments which pedal you thought was which. And then, if you get them right, you can say, hey, I knew them all. And if you get them wrong, you can delete the comment. Anyway, yeah, well, you do that if you want to. So, are you ready for the big results? Pedal number one was the Boss Blues Driver. Pedal number two was the Boss Super Overdrive, and pedal number three was the Soul Food by Electro Harmonics. Now, which one do I like best? Well, first of all, I have them set up slightly differently because the Blues Driver is a surprisingly high gain pedal and I didn't like it with too much gain. I have tone turned up quite a bit on all three pedals. I have the drive and level on full on both the Super Overdrive and the Electro Harmonics Soul Food and the BD2, the Blues Driver. There I have the level set to 3 o'clock and the drive set to 2 o'clock. So just do a quick comparison of the three. Here's the Blues Driver. Super Overdrive. And here's the Soul Food. I don't really know which one is my favorite. They're all slightly different. The Super Overdrive is, it's not the same pedal that I did the review of. This is another one because I sold the old one and then I regretted it and bought this one. And somehow I'm getting a slightly different vibe from this. It might just be, you know, a different day, but I don't know. It might be that it's up against these other two pedals. Don't know why it is. But the Blues Driver is the fattest of the three, and it has the most gain. So it could be a good thing if you need it with an amp that's totally clean, like this one isn't totally clean. The Super Overdrive and the Soul Food have roughly the same amount of gain, and they sound slightly thinner. The Super Overdrive is maybe the thinnest of the lot. Whereas the Soul Food, it's very nice, but it has a kind of buzzy thing going on in certain areas of the neck that I'm not entirely sure of. I don't know which one I like the most. Difficult choice, this. So that's the Blues Driver, and it's a bit buzzy for my liking. I like it a lot more with the gain really dialed back as a kind of slightly crunchy thing. Here's the Super Overdrive one more time. And the Soul Food. Blues Driver. Super Overdrive. I'll say this. Well, I'll go out on a limb and I'll say I like the Super Overdrive the most. There's something about the Soul Food that I'm not totally sure about, and there's something about the Blues Driver I'm not totally sure about. The price of the Super Overdrive is very affordable, which makes it a very attractive option, especially if you're on a budget. There are better pedals out there in my opinion, but these are very good, and some better pedals cost a lot more money. But I'll go for the Super Overdrive in this case. Yeah, so that's basically all I have for you today. Give it a thumbs up, the video that is, if you liked it. If you didn't, hey, give it a thumbs down. And let me know in the comments which one you preferred. And like I said, at this point, if you had the order of the pedals wrong, you can delete that to save yourself huge amounts of embarrassment. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that little notification bell thingy, and support me on Patreon because I buy the gear that I review. And yeah, I like the Super Overdrive, most of these, but it's a close call. So I'll end by playing a bit on the Super Overdrive. I hope you liked the video. Take care. See you. Goodbye.